Hello Aries, welcome to your reading for the last 2 weeks of December. I'm sorry, I know they're delayed, but this bi-weekly is going to cover the energies for the last 2 weeks. So some of this might have already come to pass, some of it's happening right now, and some of it might be what's coming in your near future. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this resonates with you. If it's not resonating today, that's okay. Check back again so we can keep connecting. And of course, the messages are going to be coming intuitively and however they're meant for you. We're coming out of this season of all the transformations, and we're ending 2019 with hopefully all the learned lessons that you've had to now move forward into the new decade. So 2020 is going to be definitely an exciting time for all of us if you're going to make sure that you break those cycles that you were meant to not carry on with you into the next section of your chapter. So the way I do my readings, guys, I use lots of oracle cards. These oracle cards are meant for me, so I'm able to give you a deeper message. Of course, these are general readings, so if it resonates, awesome. And of course, comment, let me know how it's relating to your situation. If it's not resonating or you'd like more clarity, you can always get me for a personal reading as well. All right, we're going to get right into it. The oracle cards I'm going to be using today are the unicorn oracles, the lovers oracles, romance angels. The universe has your back. I use the gilded tarot for your message for the 2-week period, and we'll end with the Archangel Michael deck. So we're going to get right into it, guys. Your first unicorn card is strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. And it's an incredible illustration. This beautiful black unicorn here just embodies this amazing darkness here of all this energy and this time. Strength is always required when you're going through something very difficult, and I feel like for some of you this can be a loss. This can be grieving. You could be grieving through many things, of course, the loss of a loved one, loss of a job, loss of a lot of things, and possibly this time has taken some things from you or put you in a position where you're needing that. And don't forget, just like this black unicorn, this is also representing, you know, like the coal. When a piece of coal has a bunch of pressure applied to it, what happens? It transforms into a diamond. So for many of you, this is a very transformative time that you're going through a lot of difficulties, but this unicorn is here to remind you that if you need him, you can lay on them. They're here to carry you through this phase and to help you find that strength, but you need to endure this time by releasing all that pain and grieving healthily through this. And the better that you allow yourself to go through that experience and to find your strength is gonna really help you move forward and to heal that. And I am sorry for some of you, I do feel a lot of pain, and you know, just take it one day at a time, okay? And don't forget that you're gonna come through this stronger than ever. And with this, it's also reminding us to look at the gifts in the situation, look at the blessing that came from it, look at the lessons you learned or the experiences that you were able to share with that person or in that situation or through that experience altogether. Okay, let's come back in here. We have your lovers oracles. Oh, your first one is playfulness. So for some of you, you might be going through a lot of stuff, but don't forget to have a little fun. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Absolutely. Then we have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces, and definitely this beautiful connection here with the moon. We do have a new moon coming on the 26th, so that could be really relevant for some of you to bring in that beautiful love. And now we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Ooh, someone's getting hit with this. That's amazing. And for some of you, you've needed the strength to hold on and know that better's on its way. And it's really gonna be hot. And I hope you guys are ready, Aries, because we have a sexual union here. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, and there you will find true bliss. And I noticed this recently too, but she has this star on her forehead, so I feel like whoever this partner is that you're connecting with, they're a huge part of you having this beautiful, deep experience, possibly spiritual, or perhaps even awakening your divine feminine or masculine through the sexual connection, which is really exciting to always have that kind of deep bond with someone. Your romance angels want you to know that there are chemistry here. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So this person that you're connecting with, of course, you are fire energy, but you have a lot of beautiful passion with this person. You're very drawn to them. They're drawn to you. You're both just attracting one another, or you feel that pull towards each other. There is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So perhaps they're codependent on someone, or you are, or however this situation relates, whether it's through addictions, drugs, or any form of, you know, drinking, or just any kind of excessiveness. They could be financially dependent on someone as well, or have dependence on them. And that could be putting this little bit of distance or separation between the two of you. But strength is here to remind you that this thing will always improve and the situation will get better, of course, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So all this has to play out exactly as it is. So this is, for some of you, is just confirming to hang in there. It's going to be worth what you're going through right now. And when it comes in, you're going to be very grateful for how it will at the right time. Let go of control issues, Aries. I will repeat this. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I know it could be tedious, it could be time consuming, and you could just be sitting here wondering when it's happening. Well, maybe Cupid hasn't hit them in the butt yet with that arrow. So there could be a lot of things that you don't know yet that are playing out around you, okay? The message from the universe has your back card, says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So some of you could be very triggered by this person or this situation, and this could be part of the reason why you're being delayed, is because you have to actually understand why you're feeling these things and why that's kind of surfacing for you. So possibly the Strength card could be here to remind you that in order to heal those triggers, you have to understand the source of that problem, or what it is that's like causing that for you. That might be for a select few, but again, the embrace, the sexual union, this is a beautiful bond that you're being drawn and connected with someone, and I feel like divine is here to bring you two together. So allow things to unfold naturally. Okay, let's get into your reading and see where we're going. Page of Swords. There could be crickets. You could not be hearing from this person. This could also be some bad news, and that could also be why the Strength card is here. Again, this is from the 15th to the 31st, so however this lays over. So you could have got some bad news, or perhaps silence. You're not talking to your person, you're disconnected, but this is my stalker card. So one or both of you could be watching each other. This could be you watching them watching you, creeping your social media, keeping tabs, seeing what you're up to, and vice versa. He's just kind of, you know, his sword's down, so he's not really participating, but he's definitely watching. So there's an observation. You could be watched right now, and of course, you know, through the silence too, you might just need to hang in there and just let things unfold, because there's a reason, but they're still keeping an eye on you. So that's always a good sign. Of course, that's air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. If your sign comes up with who you're dealing with, awesome. If not, then don't worry about it. Just take the energy however it applies to you or them in the situation. 7 of Pentacles. So something you've been working on. This can be, of course, a project with your career or anything to do with your pentacles, things you've invested your time into. Here she is tending to the tree. So the tree is giving off the pentacles now. And of course, as you know, harvesting takes time. So this could have been something that you've been working on. If this is your energy, you've put a lot of effort, a lot of work into this, and you're kind of just wondering, well, when is it all going to come in? When are these fruits going to come out for all the work that I've done? And for some of you, you could be waiting for them. And that could be part of your trigger too, is that you need to learn patience. Patience. Allow things to grow. Allow this love to grow. Allow this abundance and blessings to grow for you. But you've been doing the work with this. Of course, this is earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You could also be connecting one of those, or you just have some of this in your chart. But I feel like you've been working really hard on stuff, and now things are finally coming forward into fruition, okay? And I feel like that could have been just in that time that you weren't speaking, maybe you've been just putting yourself into your work, or they have. Maybe you're not talking to them, and all of a sudden they're like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on my pentacles and just keep busy and keep my head down. 7 of Wands. So we have another 7, and 7s are always about this time of waiting for things to kind of transition. But this one has to do with a bit of conflict. So there could be a little bit of, you know, you're feeling backed into a corner. Of course, this is fire energy, so this can just be your energy, Aries, or of course you could be dealing with a Leo or Sagittarius as well, or your person could feel feel this way from you, but you're feeling a little bit attacked, kind of cornered, you know, like a lot of things are coming at you, a lot of things are demanding stuff of you. So perhaps the strength is here just to remind you that you are able to juggle all this, just allow things to happen as they're meant to. But I'm also sensing too, with the door being open behind him, if you can see that, there is a way out. So even though there's so much stuff coming towards you and you feel a little bit overwhelmed and cornered, it's just letting you know that like you're not trapped, okay? So there is a way to get through this or to deal with them, or you can always just walk away. Nine of Pentacles, of course, you could be single right now, you could be just enjoying yourself. I did say working on your pentacles, so all that struggle and difficulty that you were having with all this conflict around you, I feel like either if this is your energy, then things are coming together. It's the Nine of Pentacles, all this beautiful abundance is happening. Look at all these pentacles around her, the tree is full, she's happy. You could be embodying this beautiful divine feminine energy, and this is how they see you, that you're just doing your own thing. They're watching you, so if they're watching you, they're seeing this. They're watching you enjoy your life, living your life, being yourself, being free, working hard, having something to show for it too. So it's really been coming in for you. You're having this beautiful abundance coming towards you, and they're just admiring you. And this isn't just them, this could be other people and how they see you, or vice versa. This is how you see them. They've been working all this time, putting all this energy in here, and all this beautiful life and abundance is coming forward. So it's a great energy. And we have the King of Cups, so someone definitely wants to offer their cup of love here, because the king is sitting here holding his cup and just looking down at it like, when can I do this? You know, maybe someone really wants to have this with you and to bring this towards you, but they just see you as very independent, doing your own thing. And perhaps for some of you, someone has chosen to be single, and that's why you can't offer the cup 11-11. So for some of you, that coming together of that union requires time, worth the wait. Someone really wants to give you their cup, or you really want to give someone your cup, but there's some things that just have to play out naturally to come together. Maybe someone's focused on getting their finances in order, and that's putting this constriction. This is water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So you could be dealing with someone, but there's a lot of love here. This person is compassionate, loving. They know what they want, and they want to offer it to you. And being the king, you know that this is a very firm and solid offer. Long term, of course, with the Pentacle energy as well here. That is long term, but it does take some time. But with this decision to offer the love, they're sure that they want to give this to you, okay? Or vice versa, however that is. And with the sexual union, romance, I feel like this is going to be someone that really wants to give you everything and just make you so happy, and to be able to love you will make them very happy. Knight of Swords energy, rushing in. This could be quick communication. We do have the page that goes from no communications. I feel like for some of you, they've been watching you, they got their eye on you, and then they're like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna rush in and do this. So that we have this Knight energy just speeding on in here. This is fast, quick, swift, could be a little crass, could be a little sharp, of course, because he's waving his sword up high. So from no action to full action, you're literally like parked to full throttle, okay? So for some of you, they're coming in hot and fast, and then they're gonna just want to rush in here and change up the dynamic. This can of course be some stuff that's, you know, you could be cutting things out or cutting things away, again with the air energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So there could be a lot of stuff that, you know, they're not serving you, so you're just cutting it out. So all this stuff that doesn't belong, possibly all that conflict that was causing you this like tension and pressure, you could just be removing that. King of Swords, oh my gosh, you might be definitely dealing with an air sign if there's an air sign coming towards you. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But for many of you, I feel like this king now knows what he wants. And he could be watching you, of course, too, still with this air energy. But this is also someone of authority, someone of power. So someone who, you know, you could be dealing, this could be someone that has to do with your pentacles. If it's an authority or law figure, you could be having some legal decisions coming up. And then that could be affecting your pentacles. You're wondering when that's coming in, that abundance or that money or that gift that's trying to come towards you that you've been working towards. And with the king here, though, he's really watching the situation, but he definitely doesn't talk. So I feel like there could be a big silence happening here, and that could be why you just have to let things unfold naturally, allow. And like with him not talking to you or her not talking to you, however this energy applies, I feel like because you've just been so busy doing your thing, that is you embodying the letting go of control issues. And because we're talking about nature with growing on the tree here, I feel like that's the naturally, just allow it naturally. The Tower card. Ooh, definitely. So all this stuff that was causing you all this conflict and all that stuff that's happening, your strength right now might have to do with all those triggers. So these could be all these things yanking your energy or poking and prodding at you, and you're feeling very overwhelmed. And like, this is reminding you that the healing that you're seeking or needing is usually when you allow yourself to feel the things that are causing those triggers. Sit with them. Go through that. I feel like for some of you, I'm really being guided to remind you this, because you are having a tower moment, or a tower moment is coming in to allow a breakdown of those things to happen for you, to allow all those things that don't serve you to fall away, for you to be able to cut out the things that don't belong. And this could be the divine doing this for you, or your circumstance and situation. And for some of you, I feel like it's just it's gonna shake everything that doesn't stand, right? And you know, here with all this stuff falling down, lightning is striking. This can be divine intervention. This can be all sorts of stuff, but it's clearing your path. It's clearing all the things that are false, that don't belong around you. And possibly if some people could have been lying or having a lot of expectation of you and stuff. So for many of you, it's just a falling apart of things that don't need to be there. And you're going to have this opportunity to reconstruct yourself and to build something new. And that could be, of course, with the Nine of Pentacles energy and the King of Wands. So lots of fire here. So of course this can be you or just the person. Of course you could be dealing with another Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. But for many of you, he is just passionate. He's an entrepreneur. He's very, very driven, very motivated, very self, starter. He'll do whatever he wants, but he's also very controlling. Could be a little bit of player energy too. And I feel like for some of you, that can be also why now, whether you or them are choosing to be single, or they see you as single and they're just enjoying themselves, or vice versa, or you. But I feel like with the King energy here too, they see you as very successful, stable, and secure, but they also want to really have this passionate, very sexual, very, very sexual energy I'm feeling for you guys, especially with the sexual union, romance, chemistry. Ooh, I'm surprised the passion card didn't come out, but I feel like it's going to be represented here with this, because they are very passionate and hot for you. And there is some wand energy as well. So I definitely feel that that could be them breaking down the silence. It could be them breaking down their walls and opening up towards you and allowing this passion to come through and to shine through, so they're able to offer you whatever they want. We've got the King of Cups and the King of Wands, the King of Swords. You got so many kings here, and I feel like they've really thought about this. They know that this is what they want to give you. They're passionate about you. They love you. If this is one person, for some of you, you could have multiple offers from multiple people. You could be dealing with earth, air, fire, and water. So everybody's on the table. But this could just be something that is fulfilling for you in all levels. It's sexually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, you're getting such a beautiful package. And with this Pentacles here too, you're in a beautiful place. You're very wanted right now, Aries. Everybody's got their eye on you. And wow, we have the King of Wands, and now we have the Queen of Wands. You guys are the divine couple here. Beautiful connection. And I feel like for many of you, this is that energy of this fire passion towards one another. So you can be definitely dealing with another fire sign. Of course, there's love here. This is under the King of Cups. Now, if this is them watching you, they can see you as like a very successful, independent woman. She works really hard. She's very passionate. She's very driven, which really goes with the Nine of Pentacles energy, because you're working on what you want. You love doing what you're doing, and you're working so hard. And this is them, of course, too. But I feel like because we have so many kings and this beautiful energy of the fire and the stability here, I feel like you're getting so much stability and security with them long term. Absolutely. They admire you. They love you. And of course, this can just be someone minding about their business. Cupid's arrow strikes, and then all of a sudden, boom, here's this fiery, hot connection coming in towards you with love, passion, drive. And of course, them wanting to offer their cup towards you with the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords here, I think just serves for like you focusing on the things that you are needing to do. You've let go of those control issues. You release that control, a breakdown of perhaps your previous routines and stuff like that. And all that stuff that was conflicting with you, that is falling away. You're making room for this beautiful union to come in towards you. And this is divine masculine, divine feminine. They are your person. They are your counterpart. And I feel like when it was saying about embrace, and it was talking about that within each other, you find the missing pieces, that is coming together for so many of you. So I'm so happy to hear that, Aries. Now we have your Archangel Michael messages. These are prayer cards, so I'm going to read them as a prayer, take them how they apply. And it's letting you know, Archangel wants you to know that the new beginnings and a fresh start. Thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. So there's a lot of transformation that's going through here. So this is just the divine letting you know with Archangel's help here that he's here to support you through this new start, through this new connection. So even though you need the strength right now to go through this tower moment, to go through this thing, even if you're, you've been codependent or they've been codependent, you're learning your triggers, you're healing all this stuff, and you're coming into this beautiful energy. So just allow it to fall away, but know you are protected and not alone. And then this situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this, and focus on your situation in a divinely and perfect way. So for many of you, this is just the angels letting you know that you are not alone, you are protected, and they are here for you. And this union is not just a sexual union, which is going to unite your beautiful souls that are eternally, you have eternal love here too. And I feel like you could be dealing possibly with a Scorpio, because they had this energy as well. But if you're dealing with another fire sign, then this is the his and hers of the sign. So you are definitely meeting your very beautiful counterpart. Love you guys. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.